We're going to take on the challenge to eat every single Philly cheesesteak that we possibly can in a 48 to 52 hour period. So we don't have too much time, but there's a lot of cheesesteaks to eat.
A cheesesteak is a sandwich made from thinly sliced pieces of beef steak, generally comprised of ribeye or top round, topped with either cheese whiz or provolone on a long, soft, lightly salted Amoroso hoagie roll. Legend has it that two guys named Pat and Harry Oliveri ran a hot dog stand in the 1930s and every now and then made chopped beef and onion sandwiches that caught the attention of a cab driver. People took notice to it. Later, provolone cheese was added and became so popular that Pat's King of Steaks was bored. I don't know what happened to Harry. Now that we have provided some brief exposition, we are now here in the heart of Pennsylvania and we're about to eat a shit ton of cheesesteaks. I'm just kidding, we're in North Carolina. First stop, Charley's Cheesesteaks. We're somewhere that's not Philadelphia, but hey, it's fate.
We're on our way to Philadelphia to try Philly cheesesteaks, and we're in South Carolina, and we see a Philly cheesesteak restaurant at a food court.
Is this a sign, or is it just a generic cheesesteak restaurant that you see in food courts? It's actually worse than that. It was founded at Ohio State University, formerly known as Charley's Steakery and Charley's Grilled Subs. So we're gonna get two, the provolone and the cheese whiz. Oh my goodness, look at those. They look okay, I'll be fair. Price, $8 and change for the old school, $7 and change for the provolone. And after taking my bite, I'm gonna have to say the old school is definitely better than the provolone. Cheese whiz and Philly meat go really well. The pros of Charley's, the bun, soft, supple, probably high sugar content, but tasty. The meat, shaved thin, it's frozen, it's not as greasy as Steakums, higher quality than Steakums. I'm gonna give high ranking on the bun. Delicious, subpar meat. I thought the toppings were fine. Had no problems with it. The old school, definitely gonna be at my number one. The provolone version, not enough meat. Definitely go for the old school if they have it, because it's what, only like $1 more for double the meat. I took a bunch of bites. All I tasted was the toppings. I'm sorry, Charley. Your Philly cheesesteak's going at the bottom.
Okay, there it is. The ranking's there. Let's go.
All right, guys, we just made it to Dallessandro's, located on a quaint corner house south of Roxbury, Pennsylvania, 600 Wendover Street. Popular by the locals and Jimmy Fallon. Coming here, there's a few things you need to know. So the ordering system here is a bit different. You order a cheesesteak, it comes plain, and then you add the toppings. So it's very customizable to your liking. We got a cheesesteak with provolone, fried onions, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, mushrooms, green peppers, all the fixins. And we went super traditional with the other one, getting a traditional Philly cheesesteak whiz wit, basically meaning it's got cheese whiz and it's with grilled onions. As you can see, the line's pretty long here because it's super popular and Monkey is really hungry. Oh, she's gonna eat me. We were recommended by our personal friend Tom Dietrich to come here. As he stated, this is my favorite cheesesteak. So let's check it out. So I really like how the system here works. They call your name out and they text you. So us getting our cheesesteaks, pretty simple. However, there isn't an indoor, so if it's a cold day, make sure you bundle up. So both the cheesesteaks cost $11, so they're pretty expensive, but get this, every topping is $1 on top of that. So lettuce and tomato is $1, mushrooms $1, grilled onions $1. Is it worth it? Well, let's find out. These things are definitely very big. And oh, it looks like they had cut it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's the provolone version. We got it with the works. It's got everything in it. Wow, this is very, very, very good. Initial reaction, bread, soft, delicious. The meat, exactly how I like it. Super shredded, super small. The toppings are premium, cooked down, taste amazing. I think we're hitting really high right now. 100% a different level than what we had at Charley's. Unequivocally, so far the provolone is going number one. I haven't even tried the other one yet.
This is the best cheesesteak I've ever had, and it's the beginning of the video. This is the whiz wit, which is like the classic way of ordering this. This is what people do.
Oh my gosh, the onions on that are massive.
Let's go in for a bite. This tastes like I'm reliving my childhood. It's like if Kraft mac and cheese had a baby, but it was a beautiful baby.
Internet, don't hate me, but you taste like cheeseburger, hamburger helper. And that's a great thing. Dallessandro, you're number one. Everything about it's flawless, from the bread to the meat.
Dallessandro's whiz wit, number one. Your provolone cheesesteak is number two. Charley's, you're going to the bottom. That might be where you live in this video.
Julia, what's the next place from Dallessandro's? How about Chubby Steaks? Chubby's Cheesesteaks, founded in 1987,
Has indoor seating available.
and is chubby. How does Chubby's compare to Dallessandro's? That's right across the street.
I'm so cold.
It's cold in Philadelphia. Florida has been making me too soft.
Okay, I'm gonna give them points already. Inside bathroom. I didn't know this was like a hot commodity to use toilets in Philadelphia, but I went to 3 places. None of them let me go pee.
I'm inside, I'm comfortable. I have a plate. It's served in a pretty way. It's super duper similar. They cooked down these onions a little bit more, which I kind of like. The Kraft cheese was delicious. The meat's cooked exactly the same. The seasoning's a little bit different. The viscosity on this cheese whiz is a little bit tight in comparison to Dallessandro's.
All right, we're going in.
Am I right?
Chubby cheesesteaks. Chubby's, you win. Value, you're the same as Dallessandro. Size, you're the same amount. $11, same price. Cheese whiz, just as delicious. Onions, cooked perfectly. The bread, probably the same bread. Meat, probably the same meat. This place has a bathroom and indoors. If it wasn't that cold out, I wouldn't complain. There's nothing like indoors. And full bar. And open kitchen. I can see what they're doing. They're not hiding nothing from me. This place is killing it. And they got Kelly Clarkson on TV. Check that out. I mean, that's it. That's the icing on the cake. Kelly Clarkson.
I like Dallessandro's just like a tick more. So this is going underneath both of the Dallessandro sandwiches, but above Charlie's.
Next place. We're on our way to Maxwell's. They have
It's called Max's.
and they have their own cheese whiz there.
No,
so-
Woodrow's does. Max's is the place that was in Creed, the movie.
Okay. I don't know anything about what we're doing right now.
No, you don't. Why is he talking?
Okay, we're gonna.
Just drive. We just made it to Max's from Creed, Max's Steaks. It is on some iconic corner, very busy, and the signage is on. It's got a really good feeling. Let's get in there. The smell is, honestly, it's permeating from the building. I need another steak. Not only is this place famous because it's an awesome movie, but it's also famous for being really awesome.
Okay, so someone said this place is the best. Let's just be honest. Every place is the best.
It was $22. We gave her 2 $20 bills, and she gave me back $20.
So again, $11.
$11. Here's a provolone one.
Oh, you got it all over me. Max's, I don't know about you, dog. I don't know what is up with that bread. Yeah, it's got that cheese. What are we thinking now?
We got the other ones with provolone with lettuce and tomato, so it doesn't have that. It's good though. It's got ketchup on it. The bread is, it's just a little bit like more au jus or something going on. It's delicious.
The onions are smaller, a little bit. Definitely caramelized, so cooked down. I think that's a big mistake a lot of places make. Greasy. Tastes like Pizza Hut. I mean, if that's what you're going for is grease, they got it down. It's definitely flavorful. It's greasy. I'm not a big fan of like messy. Is it good? I mean, yes. I can honestly say this does not taste like the other ones we've had.
Check this baby out. Wow, look at that. It's shiny. And look at the meat and the cheese whiz in there. They are not kidding about how much meat they put up on here though, right? This is so greasy. I need to put it in my mouth. Oh my God. I didn't really like the other one as much, but with the whiz, oh my God. I think it's number 1.
I know what you like. It's way saucier. Yeah, I think I like it better. The whiz here is better. It tastes like cheese whiz if cheese whiz was better than cheese whiz. It's hard. On flavor alone, this is gonna go number 1. If you like Dallessandro's, you're gonna like Chubby. Right now we're learning about this new cheesesteak, and that's called the Greased Feast, because this thing was so juicy. The cheese whiz tasted better. I don't know if I like the bread as much. I like the Amorosa's bread, but the meat and the cheese,
The flavor and the oiliness.
they win. Max's, you're number 1 right now.
What about the first sandwich we tried?
I'm gonna put it right above Charlie's.
So we're going to another place now called Steve's. All right, we made it, almost. Can't really see the sign, so let's get close to it. We finally made it to Steve's. Prince of Steaks, actually owned by 2 chefs that met because they liked the same baker. And that baker actually makes the bread that they serve here now. Let's go try it. Let's see how this looks. It's really big. They didn't cut it. See the meat on there? Ooh, not chopped. Look at that cheese whiz on there. They really ladled it on. I got mayonnaise and cheese whiz because I guess that's the thing. It's really good. This is the type of place you gotta go double meat. But this is really good bread.
As far as the ambiance, it's almost like diner style, but they have an open kitchen so you can actually see everything going on. One critique, no bathroom. I want to get a good meaty bite. The whiz is good, the bread's good, the meat's good. Okay, it's getting hard now. They're very unique. I don't even know where to put this. Steve, you're going below Max's. And Chubby's, you're going number 1. I forgot to say that. I had Max's above Chubby's, but dude, I can't. Chubby's is the best so far.
Well, I'm gonna disagree. I personally think that this has more of an authentic flavor, so I can't put Chubby's on the top. But I will put this one right underneath Max's because I think that bread is addicting. Like, I wanna come back here and just like eat the bread and try all the other sandwiches.
100% agree that bread is probably the best. Pat's King of Steaks. We actually been here about 4 or 5 years ago when we were itty bitty healthy junk fooders. But we gotta try it again because we're comparing apples to apples to all the places we've been to today.
That's right. And Geno's is right around the corner. We gotta go there too.
Opened in 1930. Don't eat a mistake.
I guess Pat's was the originator of the steak sandwich. That's pretty cool. Hi, yes. I like to get a cheesesteak whiz wit. They do mayonnaise on the side, not mayonnaise on.
The bread does not feel like Amorosa's. Onions kind of big and plump. The meat definitely not as shredded as Dallessandro's or Chubby's. The bread is not as easy to eat. A little chewier and tougher. I'm not a big fan. The meat a little dry. The whiz pretty much is similar.
I mean, after a long day of eating cheesesteaks, this one's really good. It may be the originator, but it makes sense other places up their game and do it a little bit better. I like how the meat is in big slabs. Reminds me of Steve Prince's a little bit. Cheese Whiz is good. Is it the best one? I don't think so. Oh my God, look at this place. It's awesome.
Well, they definitely went on aesthetic.
Yeah, right? More vibrant. You can see it from the street side. This one's flaming.
It's an Amorosa roll. I can tell from the softness of it, so it doesn't have the same roll as Pat's at all. These are very different. This one is way thicker, harder to eat through. I think it makes it less tender. Probably gonna be the worst I've had. This is worse than the Charley's. All right, so we just had Pat's and Geno side by side. Pat clearly wins on this. Unfortunately, Pat poo. You're gonna fall below Stevie. Geno, you're gonna fall below Charley. And that's where you guys are going, unfortunately.
You're right. This is not as good as Charley's. I like Pat's better. Based on atmosphere and the culture of it, I like this place the best. But the sandwich alone, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm gonna have to say, go to Pat's, or go to Dallessandro's, or go to Steve's, or anything else. But come here and just say hi because they're really nice. And they like munchie. Jim's on South Street. It's a famous cheesesteaks restaurant. It is found on what is known the hippest street on town. Another cash-only restaurant where we're gonna get a similar sandwich that we already had today and rank it to see if it's better than the others. Let's go in. Masks required. Cash only. Ooh, there's a line. Okay, that's how you know it's good.